I'm at the Gospel Light Baptist Church here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Just finished a revival meeting here this week with Pastor Brent Lenentine. We've had a phenomenal week. I mean, this is a great church. You're going to see some pictures on this video that I took on Sunday. What a great day we've had, great week we've had. What I wanted to just kind of interview Brother Lenentine about is that he started this church 29 years ago?
29 years ago, yeah.
Okay, so you came from where?
We came here from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. So you got a southern, well, he's really not a southern boy. He's a maniac from
Yes.
Maine, married a southern girl.
Yes.
And then they moved here by faith, right?
Yes.
And started the church.
Yes.
What was your first building?
We first started out and we met in a storefront that's just not even a half a mile from here. And it was just a rented building. We actually rented it before we had our first service. So we came by faith.
Wow.
And we rent this building without anybody even lined up to come. So it was just, it was fun. It was
And
good.
how many people would it seat?
That first building would seat about 80 people probably.
80 people.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes you just have to have faith that God can do it. So he started in a building like that. And then I can remember, you can't see it on the camera, but over that direction, there was the auditorium that you met in for several years.
Right.
And then God's given you this beautiful auditorium here. He's now trying to get another building program, he's gonna try to build somewhat of a multi-purpose building.
Yeah.
And
A gym with some classrooms.
yeah. His family's been raised here. His family's on staff with him, serving the Lord. He's an old PAS, independent fundamental Baptist. He has standards here, preaches the old time religion. You know, it works, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It
does.
And what's amazing is watching people's lives change. Just the people that have come up to me this week have been encouraging to me because they say, I heard you preach when I was young, and they're still doing it. And, you know, if you're watching this, Brother Lenentine's one of those stories of faith that I wish everybody would understand it can still be done in this day. You just got to have a vision, and you got to believe that there's a God that can do something. This Albuquerque, Rio Rancho area, almost 1 million people. There's a handful of churches, good churches in this area.
Yeah.
We could start 10 churches running 1,000 apiece and still not going to reach this area. I want you to pray about what the Lord have you to do with your life. If you're in a church, you need to get busy. Get in a Sunday school class. Get in a bus route. Reach people. Because that's what he's done here. Bus routes,
Yeah.
soul winning.
Yes.
And Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, keep the kids in church, listen to the preaching. I heard you say that tonight. That was great. I love that. And can you give anybody just a little brief story, anything you'd like to say to them that maybe could be an encouragement to somebody who's maybe on the fence, trying to decide what should I start a church or not?
We just knew the Lord's leading very clearly, and so we came here, actually come out to the area in March of '88 to check out, to see what the Lord had and the Lord's leading. And then we came back and arrived here in July 1st of that very same year of 1988. And then we had our first service on July 31st, so we were here just 30 days when we got started. But just to say honestly, I guess we didn't know anything different, didn't know any better than just to start the church by faith and just knocking doors and going after people and just loving them, just with a zeal and enthusiasm, just really encouraging them to come, and then just preaching the Word of God. And there's some trials along the way, some heartaches along the way, but it works. It works in every generation. It works in any area or part of the country. If we'll just get out where the people are, love on them, give them the gospel, and just go after them, you can build a Bible-believing, Bible-preaching church.
Amen. Friend, I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm just going to ask you to pray. Say, Lord, let me be a part of trying to raise some other Brother Lenentines. Maybe you're that Brother Lenentine. Why don't you give your life to God and go start a church somewhere for the Lord? If not, you know what you can do? You can get involved in your church. Be a Sunday school teacher. Train the next Brent Lenentine to go somewhere in America or around the world to go start a church. Appreciate your time. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.